ready? Okay then, you lovely people, it's that time again. It's Challenge Andy May round 5. I've won 3, I've lost 1. I don't intend to lose today. We're here today at the fantastic and absolutely beautiful Solhampton fishery against my worthy opponent, Stephen Porter, aka the Dark Horse, aka the bagging machine. I'm up against it already, aren't I? You know what I mean? We're on pegs 4 and 7 today, are we, mate?
7, mate.
So give me a brief rundown, mate. You've not been doing much practicing or anything, have you?
I've never been here before in my life, mate.
I think he's lying, do you? I think he's definitely lying. We've got the owner, Burgess. He's going to come and do the draw. Pegs 4 and 7 are in here. Which one do you want, mate?
Go on.
You giving me the choice?
Go on.
Which one would you want?
Go on.
I can see him, Burgess. I can see him. Number 4. Don't mean out to me. Apparently it's a flyer.
7.
But number 7's better. Anyway, we're going to have a good do, aren't we, mate?
We are, mate. Shall we go and oosh a few out?
Yeah, I think we should definitely oosh a few. How are we going to catch them now, mate? Come on, tell me some tactics.
Shallow.
He's told me shallow fishing wouldn't work. He said it was all edge fishing and top kits and all that.
Shallow, mate.
Definitely?
Yeah.
I think he's trying to sell me a bum steer here.
No way.
Are you sure? Right. Well, do you want to try and catch some shallow then? And maybe a few down the edge. We're going to oosh them out?
Yeah.
Eesh! May the best man win, mate.
Best
Me.
of luck.
What's the plan, Andy?
Go, mate.
What's the plan?
What's the plan? To be fair, I haven't really got one yet. I'm trying to sneak a look what he's doing over there. He's not giving out away, you know. He's got 2 sections of pole and about 5 top kits, so I think he's just going to fish short. And to be fair, when I put my box in, I've had a fish come in, sort of like mooching around, so hopefully that's where we're going to catch him. I've got a lovely looking reed bed to my right, pan across, Rich, pan across. That looks quite nice there. Oh, there's one in there already, can you get it? It does look a little bit angry, like, but I think we'll try it in there. Got a nice willow tree to my left as well. Why am I whispering? I don't know why I'm whispering. Then out there, hopefully we'll get a few shallow, but I don't really like shallow fishing, to be fair, so I'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. But hopefully I'm going to start off short. We start off on expanders, just putting a few hard 4mm in, and then hopefully change to a banded pellet, because it's a little bit easier than expander, don't fall off if you're missing bites. Not that I miss bites, I only miss liners, you know that. Then out there all the time I'm going to ping sort of 8 and 10 4mm until I hopefully see them swirling after about 20 minutes, and then go and catch one and chuck. Sounds like a plan to me, Rich, yeah?
Yeah.
So fingers crossed it's gonna happen for me, but to be fair, the lad I'm against, he fishes it all the time and is a bit good, to be fair, so, and he's done the best peg, but other than that, we'll just give it a go.
So can you quickly talk us through what your plan is for the day?
Well, plan for the day is going to oosh him out. Start long, probably, and work back. Edges, both edges, and take it from there.
Nice.
Practice, you've gone well in practice. You've caught a lot of fish. That's all I can say, really. I don't want to give too much.
So with it being your local venue, are you happy with the peg? Because what peg are we on now? We're on 7.
We're on peg 7, mate, on duck.
Out of the 2, is that the one you'd have chose, or?
I'd have been happy with both, really.
Yeah.
Definitely. But we've come on this the other day and we've absolutely sacked up from it. Let's just hope it comes good today.
That's it. So what sort of weight we're looking?
To win, I'd probably say you're going to need £200.
It's going to be
150 plus.
proper bagging day.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fish are here, mate. They're hungry fish. We just got to oosh them out.
That's it. See how it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
All in! Eesh! Good luck. already, the lad. Got the ghosty! Right, so a lot of fish there on the top kit. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to put my margin rig on basically. Just go a little bit more positive. I was on a 414s, but I'm going to go on like got equivalent to a 416s now, 0.5 of a gram. It should eliminate the liners. We'll see anyway. Changed from pellet to corns, is a bit of a heavier bait as well. But now I'm going to try a banded 6mm because there's quite a few. I keep wanting to put them sections on. I'm only fishing there. What's all that about? It's just nuts. I've never experienced this before. Never. So as I say, I've just gone a lot more positive with the rig, and hopefully it'll make a difference. Float's moving all the time, even there. Oof. Might stuck a bit hard then. Alright, I'm checking him. I was on my marker. It'd be good if you get me shallow on the top kit, wouldn't it? I had to go a section further at Cobb House, and the fish are all 3 to 6 pound. Fell off, Rich, it fell off, mate. Feeding casters for 10 minutes, I'm at my pint already.
You're under.
all 15 of them, it's not the same. You know what I mean? Come on, I went to instead. Which camera, mate? Which camera? Hi! I'm catching eyed. Are we gone? Well then, 2 hours in. Not doing too bad, are we, Rich, actually? Had a brilliant sort of hour. Just over an hour down the edge where I've caught like 2 carp. I've had a few more than 2. I've probably had £60 in an hour. It's just gone nuts down that edge. I've got £85 on clicker, but I'm not very good at adding up, so I might have about £50. It's still down the edge, but they're not coming in like they were, so I'm resting it for a bit now. And I've been feeding this top kit swim all the time. I've gone back on it. I've had a carp straight away, but then I've had two or three little hides, so that's no hide. So very important that you keep another swim on the go, at least. I know it's a bit of a fish race today, so I'm only sort of doing 2 swims, but normally match conditions I'd have at least sort of 3 on the go. But there's obviously that many fish down there. I don't know if you can pan in, can you, Rich? Don't need professional skyline though, but they're still there now. Now you're only allowed sort of 2 pint limit of maggots and casters on here, so I thought that's what I'd do down the edge, you know. There's not a fish swimming that won't take them, and I know there's obviously lots of big silvers in, so give myself the best chance. That's why I thought I'd just like a throwaway line, just put casters in there. I can always change it to pellets later on if need be, but I've gone nuts on casters. I just wish I could use like 10 or 12 pints and that'd be brilliant. I've just had a worm's head on the hook, fishing 0.15 to 0.13, so not heavy. I tried going a little bit heavier before to like 0.15, but with the water being a little bit clear, they're a bit cagey. So sort of 0.12, 0.13 has been much better. It's been fantastic fishing. On this line here, I'm just on corn over pellet, but as I said, down on that margin one, wormhead over caster were best, and they're back there again now, but just give them that a little bit longer just to proper settle themselves. Because when they come, it's ridiculous, absolutely frightening. I made the most of that one, didn't I? I'm milking it because I'm on camera, that's why. So that's what stamped they are, probably about 6-8 ounces, something like that. So yeah, I'll keep going and see how we get on. But yeah, there's tails down there. We're getting a few bites on top kit. I don't know how my man over there is doing. Hopefully he's blanking. Is he blanking, Rich? Hopefully he is. But yeah, no, everything's gone to plan at the minute. Stay on these a little bit longer, so we can catch some more here. And then go and empty it down the heads again later on. Be nice, wouldn't it?
Stu the dark horse porter in action.
Okay, so what are we now? 3.5 hours in, everything's still going well. In my fourth net, so I've probably got about 130, 140, something like that I'd say. Let's come back down the edge again. I've been down here about another sort of 40 minutes from last time I spoke to you. Still getting odd fish. There's plenty of fish there now. It's just gaining the confidence really. You seem to get 2 or 3 really quick and then they'll go a bit quiet for about 30 seconds. And then you'll get another one. It's been a good day. It's been a really good day. Every now and again you get sort of like a little hide and a perch mixed in, but you know, there's sort of like 3s and 4s carp coming in all the time. It's lovely. Lovely fishing. Just like that. So as soon as I've hooked one, if you notice, as soon as I've hooked it, I'm feeding some bait. What I don't want to do is feed on top of the fish that are there, because you could spook them. It hasn't been spooking them like, but you could do. You notice when I'm playing them as well, you know, we've been through that before, just keep everything nice and low when you're playing fish. Nice soft elastic. This is our white wrap. It's probably equivalent to like probably around a 10 solid or something like that. So yeah, just keep everything nice and light. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably about 3.5 that one, but I'll give him 4 clicks just in case. Yeah, rig wise, I think we've been through it before, but I'm quite a positive rig. I'm on a 4/14 float, which you know, even though we're in that shallow water, it might seem a bit heavy, but the thing you've got is obviously when there's, you know, quite big fish in a small proximity. You like that word, proximity? You let me that this morning, Rich. Yeah, when there's quite a few big fish in that small area, that's better for me in an area. You've got to fish a positive rig, you know, to eliminate them line bites and that, and then get straight through to the fish, so you can see them proper bites. Now I'm probably fishing about 4 inches over depth. There's some small fish there again now. Probably fishing about 4 inches over depth. What I'm doing, I'm laying the rig in a foot out. You know what I mean? There's some small fish there now. A foot down the slope and then dragging it back up the slope, so the carp are sort of coming up that slope. Lovely. Oh, little babby hide, you know, when there's a carp there, you don't get any of these. There's a carp there now. We've got a swirl there. So yeah, it's important that you lay it down that slope and just drag it back up. Fish well over depth. When the carp coming up that slope, they don't think anything's untoward. They nail your bait, you just get them nice, slow positive bites. It's lovely fishing. So you see how I'm laying it out a foot and then just dragging it up the slope and lowering it in. That's all one's back already. Look at that. Oh, we spooked him. Still one there though. So you notice I'm not feeding, you know, whilst I'm fishing them. Still feeding that line, there's still odd fish on that one, but they tend to be a lot smaller out there, whereas they're sort of averaging £3 down this edge, so that's why I want to stick there as long as possible really, and inflict more punishment on Stephen. Oh, there's a big in there now. Let's see if we can snare him for you. Let's see if we can snare him. Has he got it? You notice like my float's dancing all over the place, and I've struck on that one. He's got it. The difference with like a proper bite is nice and quick, whereas a line is just going to be something nice and slow. It's a bit angry, this one. So you notice as soon as I've hooked the fish, I'm feeding, and I'll give it a couple of handfuls. And I've got a worm's head, big worm's head on the hook, and I'm nearly at my limit of my. Oh, see what I mean when I'm talking to you? We're losing these fish. I've got a worm's head on the hook. I'll show you what size now, and I've nearly at my limit of casters. You only allow 2 pints on it, and for me, 2 pints normally lasts about 10 minutes. So I've had to be proper strict on myself. Every now and again, I've been putting some pellets in as well. So when I do run out of casters, you know, they can be used to it. So that's sort of like worm's head size, roughly about 1 inch, 2 inch piece, something like that. Anyway, enough talking. Come on, let me catch some fishes now. A lot of rubbish there. Lovely fishing, isn't it?
I think you're on the deck there, Steve. I think you're on the deck there.
If you can get them out that much.
Maybe just don't feed as many. Just feed a little handful like that every now and again.
Just try to make it respectable.
Going. So, last half an hour then, and still quite a few there actually. Just been feeding pellets now for about the last sort of hour and a half, and to be honest, they're slightly bigger fish, whether it's because it's later on in the day. But they've been averaging sort of like £3 as opposed to sort of 10 ounce. Again, same as before, as soon as I've hooked one, I'm giving it 2 handfuls of feed, getting the fish in, then go and try and catching the fish before I feed, like that. As soon as I've hooked it, a couple of handfuls of feed, just shit back, keep everything nice and low. It's a little bit crowded at the minute with all these nets in now. It's a £55 limit. I've probably only got £20 on each net, like, but as you see, keeping everything nice and low till it gets close and lift it nice and high and try and drag him in, like that. Eesh. They're just slightly bigger stamp feeding pellet. Lovely fish. Get this one out and show you. Two hands. Look at them, beautiful fish. Lovely colour. What are you giving me for that, Rich? £2? 3. It's having 3 clicks, that one. It's having 3 just in case. But exactly the same. In fact, I've gone heavier now actually. I'm not the same, I'm lying to you. I kept trying it heavier, you know, try and give him a bit more pressure, you know, try and get even further away from Steve. But they just wouldn't have it. They wouldn't have like L15. But this last hour or so, I've put 018 on now, and it's not making a blind bit of difference, to be fair. So it's just gives you that extra confidence, you know, when you do hook something half decent that you know what's going to happen. I don't think there's any massive fish in here, like, but you know, there are lots of sort of small fish around that £3 mark, and it's all about making sure your tackle's robust enough to do a decent weight when you're catching plenty of fish, because obviously the action you're netting fish in that, it's over sort of like gravel and stones down there as well. It's going to take its toll on a lighter hook length. In fact, I've been through sort of 3 hook lengths today. Been snapped once, and the other time it's just been frayed a little bit. So if you can get away with a more robust hook length, it does make a big difference, and it gives you confidence as well, you know. Potatoes. So, but yeah, no, it's gone really well today. Everything's gone to plan. I've completely stopped feeding that top kit swim line now, and I think that's helped and drawn more fish in there, just like that. So again, another 2 handfuls. I don't know, he might have a good last 10 minutes, Rich, you know. He might do, he might have a good last 10 minutes and shock us all. I've done a lot of gardening today as well. I've been bringing up tree roots and all sorts. Oh, it's a big fish. There's some nice fish down there now. It's mad how they've come onto it. Oh, whoa, that was a sudden turn of pace then. Look how angry he's got. He must have seen you, Rich. Where's he going? Oof. So even though I'm on 018, that was a proper turn of pace, that. There's another one there waiting for me now, Rich. It's a shame, isn't it? Here he comes. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, a beautiful fish these. Might give myself £2 for that one, Rich. It's a bit feisty. It's a bit feisty. What we got? We've got a minute? 2 minutes? Come on, I've got to look at the size of that one. Go on, he's going to go, he's going to go. He's straight on it. Oh, he's turning round. He's turning round. Oh, there's another one behind him though. Nice in him, isn't he? Seconds. He's got to go down on that, hasn't he? He's got to go down on that. Go on, go on. Oh. Oh, he's there, Rich. How could you? He's there, look, look. Oh, he's gone. Hold on, Steve. Right, I've got to go for the wee-wee. Absolutely killing.
Just rolling the numbers from the big one to the second bar, I guess.
That's one over.
59.4.
Can I put this in one of the nets? Told you we're rubbish. Eesh, that one's right. Who's writing them down?
38.
Yeah. Eesh. I got giddy on that first net, didn't I? Oh, that first one, wasn't it?
53.
So 252 is a 53, 59 and a 30, 38.
I think it's 250 bang on.
Lovely condition. Beautiful colour.
31.8.
Unlucky, mate. Well done, pal.
Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
Conditions at the end, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely, mate. Right, okay, so we've had a brilliant match. Well, brilliant for one person. Yes! My record's still going. I've had £250 What a day I've had. Mate, it's just been one of them for you, hasn't it? We started off, the wind was blowing up to Steve's peg, so I feared the worst, and he started off short. He's had 7 fish in 7 chucks. I've been about 6 metres too far out, so I've replumbed a line on my top kit and just alternated between there and the edge. And I mean, look at the wind now, mate. It's proper gone in my favour. So it's been a brilliant day, and what a fabulous fishery it is. Talk us through your match, mate. That's enough. Mate, no lovely to see you again, pal. It's been good, hasn't it?
Brilliant day, mate.
Had a nice laugh, haven't
we?
we? And as I say, for none of you who've ever fished here before, you've got to come and try it. It's absolutely fantastic venue. I mentioned I've had £250 and won, and my streak's still going. Oh yeah! And there's quite a few ducks here, but there's not many. Oh, there's 2 swans here! Yeah! Eesh! On to the next one.